everybody. Sorry we are late. I'm Kate. That's James.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you all for so much for your Thank you all for your patience. For your patience. Sorry. Um, it's just a lot of things were kind of tripping, but we're good now. I apologize. And we're ready to rock. We got a lot of great stuff to talk about today, James.
Yes, and I got some interesting stuff to tell you too.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and get James's reviews underway? Then we'll jump on with Alice Cooper, The Revenge of Alice Cooper, the Coachella report card, and Green Day with their cover songs, which I thought was brilliant that they did that before their show. All right.
Oh, wait. Oops, I got to put something backstage here in the private chat for you.
Oh, okay, James.
There you go.
But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and everybody had a great Easter. Thank you, sir. And the '90s movies from God. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna quiz you, James. See if you can guess them.
Well, I'm good with my movies. I might miss a few, but it'll be okay. It's all good. All right, I'm ready.
I'll dodge the 92 stuff. Or the 94 one, too.
Now, before I do my review, I just want to say that Sunday night I was sick. Because I ate something. Today, my stomach's getting a little bit better. I ate something that I threw up a couple of times on Monday. And I've been sick since Monday. Actually, Sunday night. And I thought something was mac and cheese that somebody brought, but it turned out to be a spicy dip that you dip chips into or something.
Well, yeah. So, guys, this is a good reminder to, just be careful with germs and all that fun stuff. Because I know I got stomach sick too, but a week before you did.
Yeah.
And that was way too gnarly. I mean, I do not recommend it either. So be careful out there, people.
Yeah, my stomach's getting a little bit better today, but I'm still.
Just drink something light.
Yeah, I find cream soda feels good on my tummy too.
I can't drink cream soda. That stuff's disgusting.
All right, I'm ready for my review because I have some stuff that are going to shock you.
Review.
Okay, so the Fab Forum tonight is just going to be another call-in show tonight.
Are you going to call in?
Not tonight, because Judah wants to join me to listen to it again. She's really getting into the Beatles. She says, I'm really liking the Beatles. I really like this show, and I want to listen to it with you again. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're going to go on my Discord tonight and do that in the Talk Lounge. Now, I have some reviews. Okay. I watched this on Friday night. You know, to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen this movie since the VHS days. That's how long ago it was. And seeing this for the first time on Blu-ray looked amazing. I remembered all the characters. It's such a great movie, and I love John Cryer as Ducky. Ducky's a really good character. Andrew McCarthy, who falls for her. Molly Ringwald. What a great movie. I mean, this movie brought back so many memories from 1986. And then I moved on to the Flintstones. Okay. Well, I didn't watch season 1 yet that night. But what I did, I watched The Man Called Flintstone on this thing. And from what I saw on different reviews on YouTube, they said that this movie and the Flintstones and the WWE Stone Age SmackDown were both in standard definition on here. I never noticed any of that.
That's cool.
It looked when I watched The Man Called Flintstone, it looked pretty good to me. I thought the picture looked beautiful, to be honest with you. So Monday night, I started watching disc 1 of season 1 of the Flintstones. Now, Kate, did you watch the 2 videos I sent you yesterday?
I did.
Okay, because I'm going to be explaining that in a few moments. Now, I noticed something last night because I'm almost finished disc 1. I have three episodes left to watch. And I noticed something last night because my eyes wander at everything. Seeing this on Blu-ray for the first time, I think there's colors in this thing that no one has seen since 1960 when this first appeared on TV. Now, the colors are beautiful. I don't think they did a restoration. I think they just cleaned up the dirt and the grime on the negative, and it just looks pristine. Now, my little thing I got to tell you about this is, now look at them. I can zoom out in. Sorry about the glare. It's my.
Don't worry about. I can see it.
Well, see their feet. I realized last night they only have 3 toes.
Really?
And they have 4 fingers. See, they all have 3
4
toes.
fingers?
Yeah. I don't know. My eyes just wandered to that last night. I'm like, what? Yeah, they only have three toes. The Great Gazoo, JJ, the Great Gazoo, yes. So yeah, but so when you see the actual title sequence, it sounds like doesn't it sound like the Looney Tunes? Da 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 da.
Dollar has 3 toes.
But it's like and you noticed? Did you pay close attention to Dino's color?
Yeah, it was a little different.
He's blue, and then here's a better shot of him. Then on the show, he's this color.
I always saw him in that color, though. Never seen him in blue.
Yeah, it's weird why in the title sequence he's blue, all blue, and then he's this color here, which I found kind of weird.
I never really paid attention to that stuff. That's cool.
But for the first 2 seasons, we have that opening. It's called Rise and Shine. And then I think in the 3rd season, that's when we get Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. That's when they change it. And I found out on Breakfast with the Beatles this morning, ladies and gents, that today is International Pick Your Nose Day.
Wow, JJ. That's crazy.
Yeah, seriously, she was born with deformed hands and feet, many surgeries. Oh no, I didn't know that. Wow.
All right. Well, but you are liking the Flintstones. It was everything you hoped it would be.
Yes, I'm enjoying everything about it, the colors, everything, and the brightness. I never seen anything like it. So far, my favorite episode that I hadn't seen in a while is when Fred and Barney go halfers on a swimming pool, and then they come home from work. They run into their caves and they put on their bathing suits and they run off the diving boards on either side. You know the sound effects they do. Then they jump, they smash into each other, and then they go down in the pool.
That's fun.
I love that. It's such a great series. I'm glad I went for broke and got this one because I've wanted the Flintstones. I've always loved it since I was a kid running home from elementary school for lunchtime, sitting there watching the Flintstones. It's just amazing.
It's nostalgic. I mean, for me, it's like your Flintstones, and Mr. Rogers was my thing. I have Mr. Rogers on DVD.
Oh, I used to love the Neighborhood of Make Believe with XDL, Henrietta Pussycat.
All right. So you ready to go?
And now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding!
You can tell he was nerdy out now. That's funny. All right, so we got
Michael. Hello.
There he is. The man that I was talked about. I was coming on your video late last night after Coop's radio show. If you click on that link, Michael, it will lead you to the radio show at 7 p.m. tonight. He's on from 7 to midnight. So, and he's great. It's never a dull moment. All right. Let's talk about the Revenge of Alice Cooper. We got the Alice Cooper band back after, 51 years? I think it's 50.
Wow.
50. And I'm like, oh, hey, yeah.
How far back are we talking? Like, what year?
Well, they left off. The band left off after Muscle of Love. So, Muscle of Love, and that was Muscle. It's, by the way, it's the Heart. Anybody's wondering. And let's see here. So the year of Muscle of Love is...
Well, didn't he start in the late 60s or something, I think?
No, well, anyway, Muscle of Love, 1973. So they broke right after Muscle of Love. They were done.
That was it. Just the one album. That was it.
No, that one album. They created a lot of albums. They were
Oh,
just
okay.
done after Muscle of Love.
Oh.
And then they're finally back. And I'm gonna give Michael credit because as Coop was creating that album Road, he was mentioning I'm creating another album which I am not talking about, and I can't talk about. And this is the album. And 2 years ago, Michael did in fact, and you did. He in fact called it, saying the next album is gonna be an Alice Cooper Band album.
Wow.
And Lord behold, and it was funny. Late last month, Coop was on the radio. Of course, me. Well, I talking on the radio, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I'm working on another album, which I still can't talk about." But a couple of weeks later, bam, he drops the first hint, and I'm like, oh, and then boom, The Revenge of Alice Cooper, and I'm like, "Oh yeah!" Michael, I immediately thought of you. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that Michael called it." Now this is great because one, the band is back, although Glenn Buxton passed away, and hopefully he's enjoying his time up there. And but I know he's proud of his bandmates for continuing on. I think The Revenge of Alice Cooper. This is going to be a great album.
Oh, I bet it will be.
This will give the fans of the Alice Cooper Band a lot of hope. They've been waiting a long time for this to happen. I've been seeing so many comments on it already. And they're like, "Finally, my heart can beat again." I'm like, "Oh, that's so cute." It is. Like, "Oh, that's cute." And so.
Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Alice Cooper Band are back together. They're back. Oh, Angela. Gotta tell you on text message. Black Mamba sounds like a truck off Killer. Glenn Buxton is on one truck of new out. Yeah, Black Mamba. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
We'll get to that. Angela.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Kevin Max on Instagram posted a picture of him, Toby, and Michael from the Jesus Freak days. So that makes me wondering, reunion? Think about it. I'm like, "Oh, hey, yeah, let's go. If there's a DC Talk reunion, I'd like to know about these things. Thank you very much." Anyway, so the Alice Cooper Band are back. Let me read. Michael, I'm kind of like being like you, but I don't want to be like you, so no offense, because you do awesome at your job, and I'm just being a dork, so don't mind me. So, don't mind me. Revenge of Alice Cooper. And when news broke out about this record being released, and what are your also hair? I think Michael has great hair. What are you talking about? Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out which word to start. Okay. Alice Cooper, the original group, not the solo artists, have announced their first new studio album in over 50 years. The Revenge of Alice Cooper, which arrives on July 25th, features all 4 surviving members: singer Alice Cooper, guitarist Michael Bruce, bassist Dennis Dunaway, and drummer Neil Smith. It also includes a special appearance by the late guitarist Glenn Buxton, rest in peace, who died in 1997 on the song "What Happened to You," which was built from a riff from one of his old demo tapes. How cool is that? So I'll read you guys the full track list. You see the full track list below, the album art above. So the album art is cool, and Michael pointed this out about the album art. Is that it's like an old movie. You still like the visuals, James?
Yeah, it looks like a horror film.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what it should be. It feels like it looks like a very old school, vintage horror film, for that matter.
I could hardly sleep last night, Kate. I was so excited to hear the song, and you were all excited, and it was just amazing.
You played it twice last night.
Ah.
I mean, oh, thank you, JJ. The album's first single, Black Mamba, debuted last night on Cooper's syndicated Alice's Attics, which you can find on klpx.com starting at 7 p.m. In an interview with Billboard, Cooper says working together again felt very natural. And I quote, "It was very much like this was our next album after 1973's Muscle of Love. Isn't that funny? After 50 years, all of a sudden it just falls into place."
Wow.
Oh, JJ, thank you. I really like what I do. I enjoy what I do. And I'm going to be writing all about Black Mamba later today. After debuting in 1969, you called it, good job, James, with Pretties for You, Alice Cooper released a string of beloved albums, including 1972's School's Out and 1973's $1 Billion Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Before splitting up in 1974. Following the dissolution, Cooper, the singer, legally changed his name to Alice Cooper and released 1975's Welcome to My Nightmare, classic one too.
Which I have on vinyl.
And me too. And a successful solo career that continues to this day. Another important member of the team is also returning. And this is huge in my book. When this name popped up, I just knew right away this is going to be a great album. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The Revenge was produced by longtime Cooper collaborator Bob Ezrin. Big deal in my book. This is a big deal. Who worked with the group of 1971's Love and Death and Killer. Great album too. And it seems a-okay. Oh, I tell you what. I just want to love that. Anything news like this, I'm like, oh yeah. No, my world's been a lot happier. Like, totally, I get it. My world's been happier since this release too. All right, so with the Solar, so he did School's Out, Love Death as well as School's Out, $1 Billion Baby. Remind me. On this album, it was much more of a band where each of us had a certain say, Cooper says of the Revenge sessions. It was like my albums.
Hey,
I'm not
Mason.
going to have a final say on it. Hi, Macy. Good to see you. Welcome. I have 1/4 of the say on it, and that's the way I always did. The surviving members of the group have joined Cooper for multiple tracks on 3 of his last 4 solo albums. 2011.
Made me think of something. Keep going.
Now, I'm going to keep elaborating.
I'm just going to grab something
Welcome
here.
to My Nightmare 2017, Paranormal, and 2021's Detroit Stories. All right, so the Alice Cooper Band are back. They're going to be rocking and rolling, and I mean, just like Michael too. It's just like you, Michael, in your video, you mentioned how you'll pay top dollar to see this lineup. I would too. I mean, I am for the original band of the band that Coop has now. I'm for it. Always have it. Always will be. But I will also love to see the original Alice Cooper Band live. Oh, I would love to in a heartbeat. All right, James, what you got there? Ooh, just got some.
Yeah, make me big, please.
Yeah, well, if they really, Alice is saying that the original band made these special shows. Well, if they bring those special shows to Denver, I could definitely make it. I have that on CD thanks to Royce.
So we got this one. Then we have. Oops.
That'd be great if they do, Michael.
Welcome to My Nightmare.
Great album.
Yep. The only one I've listened to so far. I have to listen to the other 2. Then we have Alice Cooper Goes to Hell.
That's one of my favorite ones by him too, by the way. Go to Hell.
Yeah, I still have to listen to that one. Is that a continuation of Welcome to My Nightmare?
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. All right, you make me smile. There we go.
Well, I would show you guys my Alice Cooper Band albums, but my elbows are really angry right now because I was back to diamond arting. And that's what is it? Oh, Constrictor. You have Constrictor.
Oh. Yeah, I told you.
I have Constrictor on vinyl as well, JJ. So the track list for The Revenge of Alice Cooper is Black Mamba, which we'll get to in a minute. Wild Ones, Up All Night, Kill the Flies, One Night Stand, Blood on the Sun, Crap That Gets in the Way of Your Dreams. I like to hear that one. Famous Face, Money Screams, What a Sid, Intergalactic Vagabond Blues. What happened to you? I don't know. I asked myself the same thing. I done wrong. See you on the other side.
Hmm.
And quite frankly, now we're gonna go talk about what Black Mamba. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
So Alice Cooper released Black Mamba yesterday, and I listened to it. He played it twice on his radio show. Before I give my thorough review, James, give us your further examination of the song.
It's a
You'd like to.
song. It's a song that you cannot get out of your head. It's amazing. I listened to it 3 times. The second and third time it was the video, because I said, "Oh, there's an official video for it." So I said, "Oh, I got to send this to Kate, because Kate is going to be flipping if she didn't see this." And I hope the snake in the video didn't freak you out.
I have an interesting theory on that. We'll get to that in a minute. What do you think about the creepiness of the whole song?
It was really creepy, but it also had some sexual overtones in it too.
Yeah.
The way he was talking about I want to go inside you or something, and until then he takes her out or something. It's like, okay, I didn't think Alice Cooper was going to get that down and dirty in the song, but it was really good. What a rocker!
Hold that full now, have you?
What a rocker that song is. I mean, it just sticks in your head and you just love it. And you're like, I got to listen to that again. I really liked it.
Well, and what about the yeah?
That part was really cool.
Well, I like the yeah, because it kind of really brought that theatric feeling of that danger. Yeah. Like it's stalking the prey, the yeah. You know, like while you're
and I thought immediately when I saw when I heard the song, then I saw there was a music video for it. I said, "Oh my God, this is like Killer with the snake."
Oh yeah, and then Robbie Krieger from The Doors was actually a special guitarist.
Ooh,
he was the guy on the solo.
I thought I recognized the guitar solo, but I wasn't sure who it was. I said, "That sounds familiar." That guitar.
That guitar solo, I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I mean, that guitar solo, I mean, it was just blazing. I mean, just absolutely blazing. I'm sitting here going like,
I didn't even know that Robbie Krieger was still alive.
Yeah, still alive. And
what a song, man! Oh my God!
Oh, I tell you what. Now for my turn. So why would you rate it?
I would give it a 10 on 10.
Solid, fair. And a lot of people, you know, as for me, now I'm not saying this. A lot of people are saying, well, it'd be nice if it didn't start so creepy. Pick a song that was so creepy to introduce the album. But I am like, that's the whole point.
And another thing I liked about that song is like he's a great storyteller.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like he's telling a story to you with that voice when it starts before the music kicks in.
You know, and for me, hearing Alice, you know, creepily and ghoulishly, exactly. People don't get that. Well, it'd be nice if a song was so creepy. I'm like, hello.
I wouldn't want it any other way. It just sounds perfect the way he started the song.
You know, the Alice Cooper band. Exactly, creepier the better. And this is what the song is. It's creepier and it's better like that too. For me, I felt like, you know, I was the person he was stalking. It's like the way he talked about it, talks those lyrics in a very sinisterly way, made me feel like crud. It makes me feel like I was in danger for me. I'm like, crud.
Like he's a snake.
Right, but a snake, right? He's the Black Mamba. But in ways too, I think the snake is more in terms of maybe a stalker. Because the Black Mamba snakes, which I know what they are, thank you. No, I don't want to look them up ever again. They'll chase you down. They have a reputation of chasing their prey down.
Oh, really? Wow.
And this is why I live in Colorado, people. and it'd be a great way to lose weight. I'll give it that. But to me, it felt like it's a creepy story. It's like you're watching those creepy specials like on Netflix or Hulu about stalkers or serial killers, hunting the prey. Unless you're dating my daughter, not acceptable. Fair point, JJ. You're a dad.
Oh yeah.
You're
you
a
gotta
dad.
be the protective
You're a
dad.
dad.
Definitely.
You're a dad. Fair point, my friend.
Oh yes.
And for me, it just felt like, he's the Black Mamba.
Mm-hmm.
His victim, his prey can't see him. Like he's there, waiting in the dark, waiting for his opportunity. His prey. Stalking.
And you know what else I thought of? I thought of the Doors song, "On the Crawling King Snake."
It almost feels like that, but this is more deeper.
And I could also see at the beginning, before Alice could have said anything in the song, Vincent Price doing a little thing at the beginning too.
Oh,
if he was still alive.
He and Vincent Price are friends.
Yeah, Vincent Price would have been cool to have on there, but he's no longer with us.
Widow.
Yeah.
But I liked it. The Alice Cooper band are known for creepy, horrifying theatrics, and Alice Cooper the Soul Act, so does that too. And for me, hearing Black Mamba, I could feel the Alice Cooper character sinisterly, just waiting in that dark to get his victim. And
what this could mean? Tour.
Well,
think of it, Kate.
Yeah, the part of Black Mamba that is black in the inside of his mouth, so when you see it's black, it's too late. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, I done homework on those. Makes me think, well, every day, Michael, I live here, not somewhere like in Africa.
Are they more dangerous than a rattlesnake or a cobra?
Yes. They're just as deadly. And quite frankly, and the whole song's just well done. And the instrumentation, that bass guitar, come on. I'm like, the first time I heard this song, I heard the bass guitar just wailing in the background, and I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, let's go.
And I was laughing last night. I was laughing so hard when you said, oh, by the way, James, I allegedly pressed a button and pre-ordered the album.
Oh, okay. Just hear me out on this, people. Okay, before I get to this alleged claim that James made up, I will say that I am very excited for Black Mamba. This album really does feel like this is where the band left off after Muscle of Love. And they are sticking to their scary ways, which is great because that's what the band is known for. And I know a lot of people are saying, no, this is too creepy to introduce the album. But all I have to say is, hello, people. That's what they do. I think it's great. It's a great lead up to The Revenge of Alice Cooper, and I honestly can't wait to hear more. I believe the album's dropping July 25th. I, for one, am heavily interested. I know, like Wolf Howling on Full Moon. It does, doesn't it, Michael? You picked that up. It does.
Wow,
and that's
really amazing.
To the eerie theme as well, in my opinion, too. And I'm happy with it. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 as well. I think Black Mamba is just kicking things off. I think there's more to be heard. And there's more to be seen, for that matter, in my opinion. And I am quite honestly can't wait for this to happen. I do have a couple of Alice Cooper band albums. I just can't get to them at the moment. But I could tell you, I have a lot of reissues thanks to George. And then I got the reissues of Killer and School's Out that I won. And then I could tell you my favorite Alice Cooper band album is probably Love It to Death is on there. Love It to Death is on there. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. Then $1 Billion Babies, another favorite. Killer is up there. But yeah, guys, listen to Black Mamba by Alice Cooper because it's amazing. It's creepy, it's sinister, it's everything.
I'll send it to you later, JJ and Bob. And Mason, if you want it too. It's an interesting
listen to it because I'm like, this is just that it's gonna be powerful. And I really do hope, and I agree with Michael, I really do hope they do special shows for this album. And if they bring that show to Denver, sign me up. I'll go.
Oh, I
And
know you'll be first in line.
oh, please, I'll buy it. I'll. I have a lot of leftover money. I'd be more than happy to spend the leftover money on those tickets. Absolutely.
Oh, I know you would.
For them, oh yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10. It was everything I hoped it would be, and I can't wait to hear more. I want to hear more, don't you, James?
Oh, definitely.
Now, so last night, my finger. Hush you. You're not helping. You're already laughing. He already knows. He knows what's up. I prefer to be 11th in line. Well, I just want to be there so I can get tickets if it happens. Yes, you're laughing. He's laughing like an idiot, people. Yes. Woo. Let's see.
I know Kate all so well.
So last night, as Coop was rambling, which he did great, by the way. Yours does. Michael, you gotta listen to his radio show. I'm telling you, you need to listen to Coop's radio show. It's great. I listen to it religiously, every day, every night for 5 hours. It's a great show. It's fun. It's informational. It makes me laugh. It makes me think. It makes me glare. Anyway, Revenge of Alice Cooper, Ear Music. Now, on Ear Music has better prices for the original Alice Cooper band. In fact, for like the pre-orders and stuff. And yes, my finger accidentally, doesn't matter what James thinks, accidentally and allegedly. No, I think, if I brought somebody home like that, I think my parents would be just thrilled to know that, oh, come on, I just saw it. My parents would be just thrilled to know that, I actually found the guy. That's just me, though. I'm just saying. Okay, so, Ear Music. If you go to their store, they already have pre-order stuff available for $57. Now, my fingers allegedly touched the pre-save pre-order button. No regrets. And the Revenge of Alice Cooper has some pretty amazing stuff. You got the LTD box set. More than just a revival, the original Alice Cooper celebrates nostalgia, friendship, and a trip back in time, capturing the essence of the good old days where lifelong friends return to reclaim the spirit of their youth and the rock sound that defined them. Ultimate Collector's Edition, number and limited to 5,000 copies. 5,000 copies box set. The definitive Alice Cooper experience packed with exclusive content. CD Digipack with the full album, exclusive 7-inch vinyl featuring 2 bonus tracks, high quality art print, exclusive Alice Cooper shirt, extra large, all housed in premium packaging for a truly special collector's item. And this is the box. Now, if you guys are going like, well, what about just the vinyl? There is just vinyl. In fact, there are color versions of the vinyl.
Ooh.
So you could get for $40. This is on earmusicshop.shop. If you go and get, let's see here. AstroTurf. Angela got me the AstroTurf on vinyl. Great record. My wife wasn't sure if her family was going to be okay with me. I think it was the boa draped across my shirt. How many cookies did you have to come up with that one, Michael? So for $40, you can get the Alice Cooper, the Revenge of Alice Cooper 2LP Gatefold Heavyweight Black, or the Revenge of Alice Cooper LTD 2LP Neon Yellow.
Ooh.
And then you got Violet Marbled. So it's $46 for the Neon Yellow, and it's $46 for the Violet Marbled. Now, for the CD, it's only $23. The box set is $57. So yeah, I put that on my list along with the Backstreet Boys too, because I'm like, yeah, I might have to.
So which one did you go with?
Not the CD. I honestly would be okay with the neon yellow vinyl, the violet marble vinyl, or the black vinyl.
Is that the one that's $57?
Well, the $57 is the plus taxes. It's the LTD box set.
Oh, that's the one you went for.
Maybe, but I'm also looking for just vinyl. But I saw the poster. That's like a little poster. That'd be kind of cool to frame. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
But I'll be happy with either or. So guys, yeah, it's on Amazon.com, and then you could go
or .ca in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more pricey.
Yeah.
But guys, it's available to pre-order right now. I'm gonna keep saving up because I know I still want to get Lady Gaga, which I don't want to hear about, Michael. I know how you feel. And I was gonna say it anyway. I don't know. But and I'm waiting for saving for the Backstreet Boys. I'm gonna be saving up for this one as well. And I think this is great. It's also, this came to my mind that this also will give the younger generation a taste.
Yeah.
Of who thou.
And I think pre-ordering it was a smart idea.
Well, I haven't done it yet.
I thought you did. You said last night you clicked the button.
No, I mean I clicked the button to see the details.
Oh, I thought you actually.
No, if anything, I'll probably just probably get on vinyl if anything. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes so far. So far, everything's looking good, but we'll see. Or I'm just but it's on my list. But I'm excited for it. I think this is a great opportunity for fans to relive great memories of listening to the band's music with this upcoming album. And it's also a great opportunity for the younger generation of to learn about who the Alice Cooper Band are. And I think that's just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you liked it, huh?
Oh, it's just amazing.
That's why I thought too that it was just well done. Like if somebody said it was too creepy, I'm like.
I mean, when it comes on YouTube, I can just listen to the album there. I'm not sure it's one I'm going to go out and buy.
Yeah. There I go.
Yeah.
But I like it, Michael. And you said you were going to buy the albums on your list. Yeah, so shout out to the Alice Cooper Band. You guys are on a great start. I can't wait. To.
I think the box set sounds like the best thing to get.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm perfectly happy with vinyl too. To be perfectly honest with you. Green Day. Let's talk about Green Day here.
All right.
Before their weekend 2 performance at Coachella, which were phenomenal. Performances were phenomenal. We'll touch base on that in a little bit. Green Day actually went to a small club and performed 31 cover songs before their headlining show at Coachella. On the day. I'm like, who does that? I'm like, whew.
Mm.
But I saw the list of cover songs they performed, James, and you'll be surprised.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought it was well done. I honestly would not mind. But here we go. All right, so Green Day. The chat's taking forever to load up again. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, almost. Green Day members played 31 songs covered show at small club before second headline 2025 Coachella set. Do you have the time to listen to me? Why?
That must have been a long concert if they did 31 songs.
Oh, I don't think they cared. Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't care. I'll be more than happy to do this. So Green Day members played a 31 song cover show at a small club in California before the second headlined Coachella set last week. It was an eventful week for the Rockers, who headlined Coachella on Saturday during both weekends, April 12th and April 19th. In between playing for the massive festival audiences, they performed a small concert in a nearby town under a different name, so they went incognito.
Ooh.
The show in question took place on April 17th at Pappy and Harriet's Pioneer Town, California. They didn't actually play a show as Green Day, but as the Cover-Ups, which is the side project of Green Day members Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dent, touring guitarist Jason White, and audio engineer Chris Duggan, as well as Bill Schneider on bass. That's cool. I didn't even know that. They played 31 cover songs during the set, spanning many different artists from a variety of genres. They had some punk in there, of course. Ramones, The Clash, Misfits, as well as hair metal, Motley Crue, Michael, your best friends, glam rock, David Bowie, Sweet, Ozzy Osbourne, and some others. So, for whatever reason, they tackled Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love 3 different times, ending after the second verse on takes 2 and 3. Interesting. So let's go ahead. I'm going to read you. I thought this was cool that they're doing this. I didn't even know like Billy Joe Armstrong did that. That's like a little side gig. I'm like, I didn't know that. So this is the Cover-Up set list. So that's the band. That's Billy Joe's kind of like side band name, the Cover-Ups. The lead singer of Green Day. So the first cover they performed was called "A Million Miles Away," the Plimsolls cover. I Want to Be Sedated, Rolling Stones. I Want to Be Sedated.
I want to be sedated.
Sometimes Return, Soul Imbecile cover. Ever Fallen in Love with Someone You Shouldn't Have, Buzzcocks cover, and that's a band. Don't get me started. I Think We're Alone Now. I think we're alone. Tommy James and the Shondells cover. Message of Love, Pretenders cover. One of my personal favorites. Summer of '69, Bryan Adams cover.
Ooh.
Colored Me Impressed, The Replacements cover. American Girl, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers cover. She was an American girl. I fought the law and the
law won. I fought the law and the law won.
The Crickets cover. Dancing with Myself. Yeah, Dancing with Myself.
With myself. Billy Idol.
Generation X cover. It's a song, people. So Bastards of Young, The Replacements cover. Rockaway Beach, Ramones cover. Last Night, The Strokes cover. Love Is for Losers, The Long Shot cover. Whole Lot Love, Led Zeppelin cover. Keep cutting your hair, Michael. Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie cover. There you go, James. Again, Whole Lot Love, Led Zeppelin. I'm So Bored with the USA, The Clash cover. Drain You, Nirvana. Oh, one of my favorite songs by Sweet. Fox on the Run. Dun, 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 dun. Whole Lot of Love, Led Zeppelin. Should I Stay or Should I Go Now?
Good song.
The Clash. Oh, one of my favorite Cheap Tricks songs, Surrender. I need to look that up. Surrender. Ready, Steady, Go, Generation X cover. Where Eagles Dare, Misfits cover, which we'll be talking about in a minute. Misfits. Talk Dirty to Me, Poison. And baby, talk dirty to me. Crazy Train, Ozzy Osbourne cover. Livewire, Michael's Best Friends, Motley Crue cover. Neat, The Damned cover. And they ended at 31 with All the Young Dudes, David Bowie cover.
Which is originally Mott the Hoople.
Oh, really? Mott the Hoople?
Yep.
I didn't know that. That's cool. But yeah, I think that's really cool. That's really cool that they did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I love Billy Joe Armstrong. What a great showman he is. He really is. I enjoyed watching him on Coachella.
That's the same guy that was playing with the Go-Go's.
Yep, that's right. Good memory. That's Billy Joe Armstrong.
God, I scare myself how much knowledge of music I have.
No, that's good. And but I thought this the cover-ups of variety of cover songs. I thought it was a very good variety, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
I love I Want to Be Sedated.
Michael Wants to Be Sedated by Mrs. Toast Cookies.
But it's funny. I play that song too on surgery day.
Ah.
I want to be sedated. I'm like, it's just a little humor. But Fox on the Run by Sweet. Fox on the Run. But I'm still mad at my record store. They didn't have Sweet record store release. Then again, they never had a whole bunch of the stuff that they should have had. That's okay though. I still like both good stuff.
Did someone mention cookies? Yes, I did, Michael. And
yes,
so did Kate.
Kimberly, can you feed your husband cookies? For my Santee, please.
Have some cookies.
But yeah, I didn't know that Billy Joe Armstrong, even had a band called the Cover-Ups. I didn't even know that. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
And so let's go ahead and talk about Coachella. And I know Michael's going to rant in the chat, so we'll just let Michael do what he does best. And he's being honest too, and I respect him for that. And by the way, Michael, when you mentioned that we never argue on Alice Cooper, I had to think about that for a minute. And oh, you okay, buddy?
Excuse me. Yeah.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. And that is so true. I think Alice Cooper is the only band / artist that we have never argued over, which is very fascinating, to be perfectly honest with you. We argue over everything else but Alice Cooper. And so I thought this. Okay? Alice Cooper is a peacemaker. Because it's like, no matter how much of a heat argument we get over Kiss or Lady Gaga or whatever, where Alice Cooper, like, oh yeah, we love him. I mean, it's like peace. It's like a sign of peace, in my opinion. So that's my articulation of it. But yeah, we never argue over Alice Cooper or the artist or the band. But man, I think that's wonderful. To be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, you brought that up. I had to sit here going like, yeah, wait. Have we ever been arguing about that? And I'm like, no. Well, that's nice. Yeah. So I think that's cool. And it's the only way to manage me.
Ah.
But yeah, just yeah. My stash of Reese's does the same thing for me, my friend. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, we never argue about Alice Cooper or the band. And I'm like, that's pretty awesome in my book. Alice would be proud.
I'm sure he would be.
He would be. He would prefer peace anyway. He would have. And the person, not the character will probably get violent. The person in general, he would be proud. Now, Coachella. I know Michael's has his opinions, and that's fair. Fair point, my friend. Fair point. So the grade report is, I wrote the grade report on my blog yesterday that Lady Gaga, Green Day, Benson Boone, Charlie XCX all get A+.
Nice.
And the Go-Go's got A+. The Misfits, the original Misfits, got A+. And yes, that's what I mean by the original Misfits. I mean Glenn Danzig returned as the lead singer, and I cannot tell you how awesome that was to watch the Misfits both on both weekends. It was the Misfits, the original Misfits. They were definitely really loud punk. I guess I was talking to my cousin about this. They're like punk / metal in a way. Who is that Cookie Monsters? I'm a Cookie. Waffles is a Cookie Monster.
I
delicious
think
stuff.
we're all Cookie Monsters. Alice loves cookies too.
He loves Oreos. And then but yeah, but I thought it was great. Dancing has great humor though. Oh my gosh. And the coolest thing I've seen out dancing through both weekends was the fact that this was on the second weekend. He told the crowd, and he was tossing out free waters in small bottles to the crowd. And he mentioned that it's $20 a bottle for a bottle of water at Coachella. $20 for
$20 for a
yeah,
water?
for a bottle of water. I'm like,
That's ridiculous, man.
that is stupid. And in polite terms, I'm gonna put it. He goes, you know what? No, he goes, F that. I'm just gonna toss these bottles out to the crowd for free. Here you go, guys. I'm like, good man. And then another thing that had me laughing about the Misfits set was Dave Lombardo. Now, for those who know who Dave Lombardo is, he's from Slayer. And he's also an accomplished solo artist as well. I got to review his last solo album, which was fantastic. And hearing him play those drums, I'm like, oh, hey, yeah. And the funny thing is, I didn't know he was even on the drums. But while I was listening to the first, like the set on the first weekend, I'm like, I'm really, everybody sounded great. Doyle looked good. The guy has huge muscles. I mean, he looked good. He could take care of himself as well. And
wow.
I'm going, who's on the drums? Because whoever's playing the drums are just doing a heck of a good job. It was like in your face, hard hitting, face smacking drum playing. And it turned out to be Dave Lombardo. And I went, oh, that'll be why. That's awesome. Go, Dave. Yeah, I love him. He's great. And so for the second set, he wore a suit and a hat. And Glenn turns around. Dave says something to him. And then Glenn goes, Dave Lombardo, everybody. He's in a suit and hat. There's no way I'm wearing that. Nice try. And he was laughing, though. I'm like, seeing Glenn in a suit, I'm like, during a Mr. show, I'm like, no, it'd be funny if that happened. Coachella show is hypocrisy as usual. Money. It is, as a matter of fact, Michael. I think it was, let me think, on Monday, I think Monday or Tuesday, 1, 2. I wrote a story for work about how 60% of people use Coachella's payment plans to attend the festival instead of paying the full price for a ticket. Because the tickets were so expensive, they went for 60% of those people use Coachella's payment plan. And yes, it is about money. It's stupid. I mean, $20 for water, $40 for food. It sounds like Vegas just about. Shout out to the ABC stores in Vegas. $1.17 will get you at least 4 bottles. 4 big bottles for, like, they had a sale of water for $1.17. And we all each bought 4 of them. 4 or 5 of them. So seriously, guys, next time in Vegas, ABC store. Best prices on water. And it's not $20.
Oh, speaking of Vegas, before I forget, Danielle, my friend Danielle that you met, well, guess where she left yesterday? The Grand Canyon and Vegas.
What's she going to do in Vegas?
I don't know. I have no clue.
The Grand Canyon's cool. But yeah, anyway, and so the Misfits were just great in my book. They were loud punk. I guess say punk metal in ways, and I enjoyed it. Or wait, hours and hours. We're getting up to paying $150 for a shuttle. Peace and love, my rear end. Yeah, no, I hear you. And on the report card, now you bring this up on the report card, it says that the report card, the areas that got the F were the people stuck in their cars, like in 120-degree weather for how many hours? 7 hours, just to get to the venue. And they were stuck in their cars in traffic for 7 hours in that heat. They weren't offered water, and no one was able to help anybody. Come on, Coachella. I mean, 7 hours in that heat, and you paid how much money for those tickets, and they don't even give you water while you wait? That's sad, because that's hot. That'd be...
Oh, yeah.
It is about money, and truth of the matter is that I've been noticing it too, and it's just sad because there are a lot of people who want to go, but can't afford to go, but thankfully, the A plus goes to the YouTube streams, and thank gosh, because what James said, I got to go to a Go-Go's concert.
Yeah, even if I saw the one concert with them, I was happy.
And the Go-Go sounds fantastic. We gotta be, we got the beat, we got the beat.
I wonder if Paulina had to pay for water if it was all given to her for free because she works there.
A staff member.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I might have to get in touch with her about Coachella.
And, yeah, because she had a story on Facebook where she was at Coachella. She's like this, Coachella.
Yeah, I wonder what she was doing with that. If she was a staff member, and then they already had played a minimum. Yeah, they had already paid a minimum. I know. If just because they paid the minimum of $600, and what did they get? Stuck in traffic for 7 hours in 120 weather with no water, no access to go to the restroom. Come on, people. Coachella could have done better ways to make people go around to get to those venues. They could have done better. I agree with them. I mean, it's just on the report card, people. That's one of the downfalls. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And then, of course, what was that Irish group? Kneecappers. I think
Kneecapper?
Yeah, well, they got themselves banned from Coachella. So, as far as I'm concerned.
What did they do?
Not very nice things, apparently.
Oh.
Just, I mean, politics is one thing. I mean, okay, look, Billy Joe Armstrong, what he did is not as bad. It wasn't bad at all. What Claro did wasn't bad at all. But what the Kneecappers did, are you kidding me? It was. I'm not sure if I want to talk about it, but if you look at the report card that I wrote on my blog, you'll understand why. Well, yeah, you want to know something about the VIPs, Michael? I'll tell you something about the VIPs. Billy Joe Armstrong during Green Day. And shout out to Billy Joe for trying to work so hard with the VIP section. Shout out to Billy Joe Armstrong. Shout out to him. I give him credit for the VIP section was full but dead throughout both of Green Day's performances. Everybody else was up and clapping and singing, and the VIP section was just. So, of course, me sitting here, and I'm going, yeah, you gave me the price, now I'm going, so 1,500 for VIP, and yet you guys are not even cheering for their band, not singing, just looking at your phones. I'm like,
that's not a way to enjoy a concert.
Oh, I'll be up there singing like an idiot.
You pay all that money and you're not even doing anything? That's ridiculous.
No, I mean, the first night was rough for him to get that VIP section rolling, but the second night, Billy Joe Armstrong, shout out to him. Okay. This is something interesting, people. And I'm not a very fan about talking about drama stuff specifically. I'm going to talk about this. So the only way he got one of the ways he got the VIP section rolling, he wanted to wear somebody's hat that says Brat on it, and he wore it. Okay, so Brat is Charlie XCX's hit album. So apparently, actually, it's true. For a show to carry on the I'll cry from the Grateful Dead do shows for free. I know, Angela. Tell me about it. And so the thing is, Charlie XCX, and I was watching her performances on Coachella, and I agree with a lot of people. She is ready to headline. I have covered this artist countless times at work. She's ready to go. But she wasn't the headliner. So she wore the sash. Oh, polka.
Pierogies and a future bride.
And so she wore the sash that said, supposed to be headliner. Now, with Billy Joe Armstrong playing on the Brat hat, with the album, which is the album title from Charlie XCX, that was a jab at her. And I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know any of this till probably the next day after the Green Day's second performance at Coachella. And then there was a picture of Trey Cool, the drummer of Green Day, wearing a slash that said actual headliners. Posing. I'm like, yeah, the bride does come with shaved legs and deal breaker for sure. Oh gosh. And so so Trey Cool's wearing a slash that said actual headliners, and the Charlie XCX had a slash that said supposed to be headliner. And I'm going like, oh boy. Now I get the hat, and quite honestly, people were getting offended, but I was too busy laughing at it. I couldn't take it seriously. I was just like, but Green Day was just Green Day, being fun, and in Charlie's eyes, I think she is ready to be a headliner, and she could definitely carry a crowd too. She can. I have a lot of respect for her for that. But just seeing those two jabs, I'm like, dang, that's. And of course, as far as Billy Joe Armstrong's stance goes, I'm okay with who he is. It's just he has a big heart, and that's what I've always loved about him. He's just he puts himself out there every time he's on stage to perform, and it was truly amazing to watch him perform both nights. And I never got to see Green Day live, so being able to watch him twice live, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. And I'm gonna give them it, and they got A+.
The way you describe this guy, it's like he doesn't care about the money. He cares about the fans.
That's all it was for him. It's about the fans. He loves the fans. He brought fans on stage to perform songs at Coachella. In fact, the second night, Billy Joe brought up a fan who could play the guitar with him, and she shredded that guitar while playing. And during Basket Case, he told her, "You could keep the guitar."
Whoa!
So she kept his guitar, and I'm like, I actually saw his expression. He was impressed with how she played. I was even impressed. I'm like, ooh,
now that is a nice reward.
In your opinion, Michael. In your opinion. That's your opinion, buddy. In your opinion. I think he was just singing his heart out. To be honest with you. And I think he's great, and the whole band was great. I just felt like I was young again, because I remember like listening to like the album Dookie to and just listening to, like, I remember when American Idiot got released too, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And just being able to hear those songs again, I'm just like, all that, so you can give different directions. Well, see, Open House of Coachella actually did that. Not the LSD. I'm pretty sure it happened anyway. Just saying. Well, yeah, no, I agree. I think the audience, how do I put this? Billy, no disrespect to Billy. No, not at all. I know. I respect him so much, Michael. I do. But the audience was unworthy. I think the audience wasn't. The second night, the audience was more revved up, but I was expecting the front row of that audience to be more lively. Because I was like, I know some people are just kind of like, they're performing like Longview or Basket Case or 21 Guns, Boulevard of Broken Dream. Everybody's going like, just looking at their phones, just texting. I'm like, hello.
Hello, Jorgen.
Hi, Jorgen. Good to see you. I'm like, hello. Do you not know who's on stage? Pay attention.
You paid money to come here to see the show, and you're on your phone. I mean, you can be on your phone any day, anytime, any day.
I mean, even Billy Joe, he goes like, for right now, please put your cell phones away and just embrace this moment right now. He did. He asked the crowd on weekend 1 and 2, put your cell phones away. Let's embrace this moment right now.
I mean, that's what I'm going to do when I go to the Beatles thing with my sister. My sister will be playing on her phone, but I'll be rocking out and I'll be into the show.
That's what it's about for me.
That's what I'm there for.
I didn't film a whole lot at the Rod Stewart concert, but the only reason I filmed those 2 songs was for James. I mean, for me, everything else is by memory. And so, But
Because she wanted me to experience it for myself too.
that was the only
My
reason why.
favorite songs.
Your favorite songs. That was the only
Yeah.
reason why. Teletubbies. And then of course you got Lady Gaga, which I know Michael. We had our fair share of disagreements with.
Okay, JJ, did they give you some tubby toast?
Uh-oh.
Tubby toast.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And I do not miss that show.
Me either. I had to
And
watch it with my nephew when he was small. I was like, oh god, spare
you can
me.
eat ice at Coachella, but you can't make him a $20 drink.
Yeah.
And no, I would expect Coachella to at least be a little bit more organized with the traffic. 120 degrees, they were stuck for 7 hours. Do
Okay,
something.
I'll be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom quick.
Okay. Go.
Don't worry, I'm okay. I'm just going to
Go,
washroom normally.
go. Put yourself on mute. Okay, good. He did. I have to hear anything. And then for me, Lady Gaga was phenomenal. I know Michael thinks totally something else, so this isn't our argument. But I thought it was great. Her microphone broke, but she was able to carry on like a trooper that she is. And I never seen a show anything quite like that at all. To be perfectly honest with you, I've never seen anything like it. You know from experience, Michael, I'm sure. And quite frankly, the dancing was just there. The theatrics was just out of this world. I think the second weekend the set was shortened a little bit, which is fine. And but she had, in my opinion, she had more opera singers. They extended the band for jams, which I thought was great. Lady Gaga did some more dancing for herself as well. She did a lot of break dancing with her dancers, and that was well choreographed. Holy cow, she is one heck of a dancer. I'm respect all that for her too. I'm like, just watch her dance. I'm just like mesmerized. I mean, there's absolutely no way I can remember all those dance moves. No way. But I've seen people dance to Abracadabra in slow mo. So I might want to try that just to see some of her dance moves in slow mo. There you be.
I am back.
Yeah, we're talking about Lady Gaga, and I was just saying, like, her dancing, the theatrics. She had the extra opera singers to her second
Oh
act.
wow.
What I also did, I knew she was like a instrumentalist, but what I didn't know is that she could play guitar and play the drums.
Ooh.
That's
pretty cool.
That, my friends, was a game changer in my opinion. I seen her play the piano, and it's so beautiful. Yeah, and yes, if anybody wants to know, I was crying again to "Shallow." Just the way she sings that song, I'm like literally just in tears. I'm just crying like a 2-year-old. I'm like, oh my god. It hit my feelings, people. It hit my feelings. And that's fine.
What's Jurgen saying here? Let's see. I said 6-7 years that I couldn't care less about Lady Gaga music, and now she have a handful of songs I like. How life changes. Very true.
What songs do you like by her, Jorgen? I'm curious. What songs do you like by her?
One of my favorites is Born This Way.
And that song, true story. I'm not sure. I've talked about this on my blog. I don't know, since the song tells you what to do, and that's what it's all about.
Oh, that's JJ's favorite song too, Angela.
That counts, girl.
You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out.
Well, yeah, well, Michael, I'm sorry to say, but Lady Gaga's here to stay, so buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. And if you're really nice, I'll send you some songs to annoy you with. What songs do you like, Jorgen? Anyway, and yeah, but watching her play the drums, holy cow! I was yelling at the top of my lungs. So I'm like yelling, "Go, girl!" at the top of my lungs. I really was.
Oh, I can imagine. Wow.
I was. It sounded like I was back yelling at Eric Singer, playing the drums while watching Kiss. I mean, there were countless times where I'm like yelling at him, going, "Oh, get it, Eric, get it." And I was just the same with Lady Gaga. I'm just like, just cheering her on. And the cool thing about her shows was the fact that there were um, different evolutions of the character. It's kind of like how Alice Cooper is a character,
Mm-hmm.
but the person is the nicest person in the world. True story. That's what Lady Gaga is. She writes music for the character. And so the whole show was just the evolution of her characters. And there were so many versions of her characters. I'm like, wow. I totally lost track on the evolutions of those. But it was really cool. And now James, Born This Way. I put this in my blog. That song, when I first heard it, when it was first released, actually helped me embrace my they cannot close the casket every time they put its right foot into the casket, it would come out. Oh, funny. And that song, James, actually helped me embrace my disabilities, my PTSD, my uh, health well-being, to everything. It helped me embrace my faults.
Oh, here we go.
Top of my head now, Judas, Stupid Love Disease, and also Bad Romance. Oh, I'm a bit tired of it. But
I hate when she does that. That's so cheesy sounding.
It's not so cheesy.
And for me,
yeah, well, no, it's not. Now, Judas, she performed that song twice live, and she actually. No, I say go, girl. And you're saying blah, blah. No. Shh. Shh. Hush, child. Shh. Wait, if you want, we'll talk about Alice Cooper again. Because it keeps us sane. Shh. Gaga. No, I go, girl, because I was rooting for her. I'm just like, go, 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 go.
You got this, girl. Go.
Oh yeah, no, it was great, but her transition to Judas during like the very beginning, Jorgen, was absolutely flawless. Everything was flawless. Even when her mic broke, it was flawless. And the best thing about her too is that she showed her real side of herself, and she encouraged everybody to accept who they are. And she thanked her fiance to accept her as she is and deal with her weirdness, which I thought was cute. It was cute.
That's always a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, and Lady Gaga is always all for her fans to be who they are, and she says it doesn't matter what you have, who you are, what disabilities you have, whatever. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Embrace that. That's what she taught me. Embrace. You know, I was born this way. I was born with this learning disability. I was born this way with my anxiety, depression, PTSD. I was born with these joints. I was born with autoimmune disease. Oh, Mike Dawson!
Hello.
What is up, everybody? Dawson's here. James, this is the person I was talking about, Dawson.
Oh, yeah. Hello,
Welcome, Dawson. Good to see you. Yeah. Dawson, I was telling you that James is a huge Elvis and
Beatles fan.
Huge. Glad you're here. So good to see you. Thank you for popping in. But anyway, yeah, Lady Gaga gets A+, and her album Mayhem is on my list of albums to get. And along with, I'll probably get Mayhem like a set. But anyway, shout out to Lady Gaga. Beautiful soul. Kick some booty.
And speaking of Lady Gaga, a couple of years back, I was following this young Oriental girl. She was about 11 or 12 at the time, and she would do covers of Lady Gaga songs, and she was a huge Lady Gaga fan. And then I saw one concert footage of her going to that concert, and Lady Gaga had that girl sitting on her lap playing Born This Way with her. I was crying. I thought that was so beautiful.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so, but yeah, I've never seen anything like Lady Gaga's performances. It was like once in a lifetime for me, and I hope to catch her live someday. And she's just great. She has a big heart, and yeah, A+ for Green Day, A+ for Lady Gaga, A+ for the original Misfits too. I mean, come on. I mean, the original Misfits. Let me look up the original Misfits set list here. They, Student Night Weekend 2. So,
You know what?
Doctor.
Next year, Michael, I think you should play at Coachella.
Oh, why don't you just give me some aspirin now? Sorry, Michael. It's not Rampage, so bum. All right, so the original Misfits. This is what the original Misfits performed on Weekend 2 of Coachella. Death comes ripping. I turned into a Martian. Oh, that should have been that in discussion last week.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, that should have been in discussion last week. 20 Eyes, Vampiria, or F for Michael's opinion. But excuse me, did you guys just say that? Whoops. Vampiria, Violent World, London Dungeon, Mommy, Gotta Go Out and Kill. Tonight. That's a cool song title.
That's a weird title.
Teenagers from Mars, Children in Heat. We are 138, Hollywood Babylon, Bullet, Some Kind of Hate, Hybrid Moments, Halloween, Horror Business, Skulls, Astro Zombies, and Last Keras. This was a set list the original Misfits performed at Coachella, their second set at Coachella.
Oh, wow.
And I thought it was. I love you, Michael. You know this. We're family. We argue about these things all the time. This is nothing new. Absolutely nothing new in our book. Nothing new. And for whatever reason, they gave Travis Scott an A+, and he's okay. He's not my forte, but good for him. All right, let's go and quiz you, James. Let's go.
Oh, that's the part I've been waiting for.
Quiz James. Let's quiz him. See what we got here. So we're gonna do, guys in the chat, participate. We're gonna do this thing called name these 25. Name these.
Oh, I'm sure JJ will be good at this.
90s report card? No. Name these 25 90s movies. Hang on. Movies from one soundtrack song. You ready, guys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, James? Let's see how many you can get.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Pull it from Wildwire. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Well, the chat's kind of is acting up, so James, just let me know what they say. Okay.
All right.
Without further ado, let's go. Oh, here we go. I've got Bad Romance. I got Bad Romance with Lady Gaga. Yeah, that's awesome, Dawson. That's awesome. We are always good, Caitlin. That's right. We always are. We're family. We argue. We still love each other. So it works. Okay. Where do we start? I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So this movie was released. Okay, this was a good movie. This was definitely a 90s movie. The song is from Stone Temple Pilots' Big Empty. Now, what movie was that from? Think about it. It's a hint. And here's a hint. The supernatural superhero film starred Brendan Lee, Ernie Hudson, and Michael Wincott. Brandon Lee. It's a great movie, guys.
The Crow.
Ding, ding, ding! The Crow. The Crow soundtrack also featured music from, I assume The Crow, you assume right, from The Cure, Helmet, 9 Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine, Smallville. You know what's funny about Smallville? I've never seen that show, Dawson.
It's a good show.
Rollins Band, Violent Feminist, Jesus and Mary Chain, and more. The soundtrack at number 1 that has been certified triple platinum. Next song, you ready?
Yep.
This is the released in 1996. If this triggers anything, just let me know and I'll skip. 1996. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Love Roller Coaster. What 90s song is that from? What 90s film is that from?
Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Too easy. Dreadfully boring movie though. Too easy. What we did too.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. I knew that.
You got it.
Yep, Roller Coaster Baby. I remember when they're dancing. The Last of Us.
No, but that's a great video game. The Red Hot Chili Peppers cover the Ohio Players' classic hit, number 14, for the alternative airplay chart. Other acts on the Beavis and Butthead Do America soundtrack include White Zombie, Ozzy Osbourne, No Doubt, AC/DC, Rancid, Butthole Surfers, band name, and yeah. Okay, here we go. The year is 94. Lisa Loeb, Stay, I Miss You. What? I remember this song too. Stay, I Miss You. What movie was this song from?
Oh,
this is a good one too. If you want hints, people, I'll give it to you.
Okay, hint.
I agree with you, Dawson. That is a great soundtrack. Lost Highway, very good soundtrack. Hints. This coming-age drama comedy centered on four friends played by Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke.
Reality Bites.
Ding, 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 ding. There you go. So, the 1994 was a modest hit at the box office, but generated one of the year's best soundtracks. It may start out newcomer Lisa Loeb with her ballad Stay, I Miss You, while also yielding singles from Crowded House, Juliana Hatfield, 3, Big Machine, and U2. The soundtrack notably featured classics from the Knack, My Sharona, and Squeeze, Tempted, while rounded out by songs from World Party, Poises, Dinosaur Jr., Indians, and Me, Feed Me. Stay would be the Billboard Top 100. That's okay, Bob. And hit number 7 for alternative airplay. That's okay, Bob.
And I have a story to tell you about Reality Bites. I was working in my friend's video store, okay, and I was listening to Show FM, and they had the 150 film clip. I called in, and I got it right, and I won a double pass to go see that movie.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool, JJ. All right, next song. The year is 92. The band's Alice in Chains and their song Would. WOULD ? Okay, this is the year 1992. Any idea?
No.
Hint. This assembled coming-of-age film centered on a 20 and 30-somethings cast, all living in the same Seattle complex, finding themselves amongst romantic and career complications in a killer music scene.
Oh, God.
Oh, you come on. You can do it.
I think I know the movie. Oh.
James, if you're not married, you're...
Singles.
It's actually Singles.
Yeah, that's it.
Singles, yep. As for the single soundtrack, it gave a spotlight to many of the young emerging bands from the grunge scene. Screaming Trees had their biggest hit, Nearly Lost You, while Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Mudhoney, great band, Smashing Pumpkins, Chris Cornell, and Mother Love Bone also appeared on the soundtrack. There you go. All right, now the year release is The Mighty Ducks. No, but it's a great movie too.
Yeah, all three of them are great movies. I saw all of them.
All right, the year is 91. Guns N' Roses. The description sounds about like every rom-com from the last 25 years. It does, doesn't it? So, Guns N' Roses. You Could Be Mine. What soundtrack? What movie What movie? Again, this is an iconic movie from '91.
I have no idea.
Oh, JJ's got it. Jorgen's got it. Terminator 2.
Oh, Terminator 2. Wow. That's good.
Here? Single soundtrack is amazing, actually. And Cameron Crowe, Jerry Maguire, almost famous, amazing, and a great rock journalist. Facts, my friend. Terminator 2. There you go. I actually knew the answer to this because Alice covered this on his review.
Oh, I was thinking of it too, and I didn't get it. Damn it.
Oh, okay, well. Next up. The year is 94. The band is Urge Overkill in the song Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon.
Pulp Fiction.
Ding, 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 ding. Pulp Fiction. You could be mine. Sing it, Dawson. But you're way out of line.
I remember that scene.
Okay, this is one of my personal favorite songs from a movie. I'm going to see if James can guess it. I'm going to see if you guys can guess it. And this movie's turned 30 this year, guys. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, the year is 95. The band is Gin Blossoms. And it's their song Till I Hear It From You. What movie?
A Goofy movie.
Nope.
No? And it turns 30, you say. All right, can we have a little hint?
Well, it's a cult following. Yeah. The film that Gin Blossoms Till I Hear From You was featured in was a box office bomb upon its release. Nope, not Halloween. No, sir. But it's garnered a cult following upon its release. A cult following over the years. It's a cult movie now. The movie centers on the staff of a popular record store as they face the uncertainty of the future amidst both personal and professional challenges.
Oh, I think I know.
Come on, James. Come on. Chad, you got an idea? It's going to be, and this movie's turning 30 this year. Just saying.
Oh, I know this one. Empire Records.
That's right, Empire Records. Empire Records. Say no more, money more. Shut the door. High Fidelity. No. Good guess, though. Till I Hear It For You became one of, it's okay. Became of Gin Blossom's, no, Flying Dorgan. It reached number 4 on the mainstream broad chart and number 5 for alternative airplay. It peaked at number 9 on the Hot 100. Yeah, that is a huge soundtrack collection. I need to get it too. The music itself was wall-to-wall music with Guar making cameo. The songs from Sponge. Dishwalla. Who remembers Dishwalla? Counting Blue.
Never heard of it.
The Ass Ponies. There's a band called Ass Ponies. That's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Ass Ponies. Ponys. Ass Ponies.
And
Quicksand. I can't stop laughing at that. I'm sorry. In Quicksand appearing despite not turning up on the soundtrack, Empire Records soundtrack peaked at number 63. Next up, the year is 95. The band is U2. The song is called Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me.
Batman Forever.
Bing, 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 bing. That's good. The song top both. Right. That's good, JJ. Top both the alternative and mainstream rock charts. It only hit number 60 in the Billboard Hot 100. And other Batman Forever song could pass that as Seal's Kiss from a Rose hit number 1 in the Billboard's Hot 100. Married an Axe Murderer. No, but that would have been that's who it was. I'll give it that. Outside of the big singles, the soundtrack for this Val Kilmer starring installment in the Batman franchise features songs from The Offspring, PJ Harvey, Massive Attacks, Massive Stars, Michael Hutchins, Sunny Day Real Estate, and The Flaming Lips, and others. The soundtrack peaked at number 5. It has been certified double platinum in the United States. Okay, another favorite movie of mine. Let's go. The year is 1998. The band Goo Goo Dolls. And the song is Elvis. What movie? American Pie? You're funny. No. No, but I hear they're making an American Pie movie.
I have no idea.
No idea. I'll give you a hint. Goo Goo Dolls scored one of the 2 biggest hits from the soundtrack of the 1998 romantic fantasy film, which centered on an angel who falls for a mortal woman. No, not Casablanca.
I think JJ's got it. City of Angels.
Oh, JJ's got it? Thank you, JJ.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed you there. Good job, City of Angels. The City of Angels soundtrack also yielded charting singles from Alanis Morissette, Uninvited, U2, If God Will Send His Angels, and Sarah McLachlan, Angel. Peter Gabriel, Eric Clapton, and Paula Cole were also featured on this collection. That would be also cool, Bob. All right, next up, 97. Band is Garbage.
The World Is Not Enough.
Number 1 crush. What?
The World Is Not Enough.
Nope.
No? Because Garbage did The World Is Not Enough. I remember that.
Nope.
No? Okay, we need a hint. Let's see.
Garbage's number 1 crush was one of the 2 big alternative hits come from the soundtrack of the tragic modern update of one of the greatest romance stories ever told.
Romeo and Juliet.
There you go. Yakety yak, don't come back.
Yeah.
The soundtrack scored another hit with the Cardigans, Fool, Love Fool. Love me, say that you love me, leave me. Yeah. Love that song. They had number 9 for alternative airplay. Other acts featured on the soundtrack include Radiohead, Everclear, Butthole Surfers, Wanna Daddies. Plenty ass, never got Wanna Daddies. Gavin Friday, and others. Price there. I really like the what do you call it? The Cardigans.
Oh, they're a Swedish band, Jorgen? I didn't know that. I always thought they were American or British.
Oh, one of my personal favorites, and one of the things that Michael and I often fight about. Hair re-release. Okay, the year is 91. Kiss. God gave rock and roll to you too.
I have no idea.
It stars Keanu Reeves.
Stars Keanu Reeves.
This was when he was young.
Oh, God. What
okay. The Kiss song featured on the soundtrack to not Matrix, to the second film in the sci-fi comedy franchise featured 2.
Oh, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Yeah.
The film was released in 91. It features many of the bigger hard rock and metal bands of the day. Kiss had the biggest hit to come from the soundtrack as their cover peaked at number 21 for mainstream rock. Megadeth, Winger, Slaughter, Faith No More, Richie Kotzen, Steve Vai, Primus, and King's X also had songs on the soundtrack. All right, next up is the year is 1996. Van Halen is the band, and their song is Humans Being. B-E-I-N-G.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Ooh. Okay, well. Okay, here. I'll give you a hint. Storm clouds were rolling in for Van Halen as Humans Being would be the last song the group released during the Sammy Hagar era of the group. It appeared on the soundtrack of a 1996 disaster film starring Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt.
Twister.
Twister. Correct. The Lorax? No, but that would be cool. The 96 film was one of the first in the summer blockbuster season, and it came with a killer soundtrack led by Van Halen's Humans Being. That was a mainstream rock chart topper. Goo Goo Dolls, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Tori Amos, Project X, Rusted Roots, Lisa Loeb, Salt Infaslim, and Belly also had songs on the gold-selling soundtrack that peaked at number 28. Twister, good job, Bob.
Bob, you got it.
Next up, year's 97, the band 9 Inch Nails. The song is The Perfect Drug.
I have no idea.
No idea?
No.
The song was one of two charting songs from the soundtrack of this 97 neo-noir film that centered on a musician convicted of murdering his wife. Oh, Dawson's got it. Lost Highway.
I would have never known that.
The remake was okay, Bob. The original, you can never beat the original. I wish there was a cameo of Helen Hunt, though. I'll play that one for the new one. The album also yielded a non-charting single from Marilyn Manson, Apple of Sodom, a creepy lyric cover of The Magic Moment, and songs from David Bowie and Rammstein, on top of Angelo Badalamenti's incredible score work. Oh, wow. It's actual JJ. All right, the year is 1993. The band is AC/DC, and the song is Big Gun.
What year is it again, you said?
93.
93.
Oh, this was a great movie, too.
I'm going to need a hint.
AC/DC scored one of the hit singles from the soundtrack of this 1993 fantasy action flick, in which a movie star leaps off the big screen to aid a teen in danger. Not Private Parts. That's Action Hero. Jorgen's got it.
Yeah.
And yes, it has Arnold in it.
Yeah, Arnold. Get to the chopper now.
Put the cookie down. Me eating.
Put the cookie down.
I can hear him every time I have a cookie go. I can hear him, man. He goes, eat the. Very good, Dawson. Put the cookie down now. I just eat the cookie.
Kate, put the cookie down now.
Put the Reese's Peanut cups down. Never. Never. Though the music had largely gone grunge at that point, the last Action Hero soundtrack remained rooted in rock, heavy metal, and hard rock. In addition to AC/DC's mainstream rock chopper, Big Gun, Def Leppard's ballad Two Steps Behind hit number 5 for mainstream rock and number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Okay, the year is 1990. Concrete Blonde is the band. Everybody knows. It's the song. And the movie stars Christian Slater.
Oh, I know this one, yes. Pump up the volume.
There you go, pump up the volume. Come and get me, but you'll never take me alive. Nobody takes my cookies. He doesn't want your cookies before it's Oreos. Yeah. Plus, he's too awesome to worry about.
But everybody knows it's actually a Leonard Cohen song.
Pump up the volume. Right on, JJ. The soundtrack.
Buddy, no.
Dawson's Creek. Oh, that's funny, but I have all the seasons on DVD, Dawson. I am not kidding. I have that. I have all seasons of Flissy on DVD. I also have One Tree Hill on DVD. The whole season. The soundtrack to this Christian Slater starring film also features soundtracks from Pixies, Sonic Youth, Ivan Neville, Liquid Jesus, Peter Murphy, Cowboy Junkies, and a pre-grunge breakout Soundgarden. Okay, next up, the year is 1999. The band is called Len, and the song is called Steal My Sunshine.
Okay, we're going to need a hint.
Len's one-hit wonder was a part of the soundtrack for this crime comedy centering on the fallout across multiple storylines of a drug deal gone bad. JJ. putting JJ there. Sarah Polly, Timothy. No, you're fine, JJ. Timothy Oliphant, Katie Holmes, and Scott Wolf were among the stars of this film.
Oh, I know this movie, but I forget the title.
You don't stop. You what?
Go.
Go.
Ah, that's it. Yay, I got it. Woo-hoo.
No, I got it. I'll give you
Oh, you got it, yes.
I got 4 points.
Nice.
The soundtrack leaned more dance rock in nature, pulling the tracks from Fatboy Slim, BT, Estro, Air, Lion Rock, DJ Rap, and Comedy Club remix of Steppenwolf's Magic Carpet Ride. Yeah, but you don't get the 4 points, JJ. Sorry. Now, the year is 1998. The band is Rage Against the Machine. The song is No Shelter. Oh.
I have no idea what this
Spell a
could
giant
be.
lizard.
Oh, Godzilla.
No Shelter. Ding ding. Now, get this. Rapper Puff Daddy, shame on you, Puff Daddy, actually had the biggest hit as his collection with guitarist Jimmy Page on Come With Me. Hit number 4 in the Billboard Hot 100. While the monstrous Godzilla was the clear star of the movie, Matthew Broderick, Hank Azaria, Jean Reno, and Maria Pirillo were among the human actors in the flick. The soundtrack also featured, this was great, the Wallflowers cover of David Bowie's Heroes. That is a great cover. Yeah. It's songs from Ben Folds Five, Jamiroquai, Foo Fighters, Fuel, Green Day, Silverchair, Days of the New, and Michael Penn are featured on the album. Godzilla's soundtrack debuted at number 2 and has been platinum certified. The Wallflowers covering, that's true, I agree with you, Jorgen. Covering Heroes is beautiful. If you guys haven't heard it, look it up. It's great. Now you got Bjork.
Okay, it's pronounced Bjork.
Bjork. Yeah.
Bjork.
Listening in 95, Bjork. And the song is called Army of Me.
Don't know.
The song was a solid choice to lead the soundtrack of this 1995 futuristic live-action sci-fi film based off a character from a zombie comic series.
Huh. I am drawing a blank.
Tank Girl. T-A-N-K. Tank.
Oh, yeah, Tank Girl. Yes, I remember that movie.
The album led the way with the song peaking at number 21 in the Billboard Alternative. No, JJ. Courtney Love had a hand in assembling the film's soundtrack, which also included Holz's. I'm sorry, people. Can't stop that. Sorry. Holz's song. Come on, Caitlin. Holz's song, Drown Soda, Bush, L7, York Assault, Belly, Portishead, Ice-T, and more filled on the soundtrack, which peaked at number 72 on the Billboard 200 chart. Sorry, people. Don't ask. Don't ask, people. Now, released in 94, the band is Alice in Chains. The song is Got Me Wrong. What's the name of the movie?
I think we're gonna need a hint. I think.
This Alice in Chains song finally got its due 2 years after it initially appeared on their SAP EP, when it was plugged for usage on the soundtrack of an indie comedy film that centered on the adventures, of 2 counter jockeys just trying to get through the day.
Clerks.
Ding, ding, ding. Hi, Zed.
Hey, Zed.
Hi, sir. Let's see here. Let's see else. In addition
Which
to
is directed by Kevin Smith. Haha.
You'll find songs from Soul Amphislim, Stabbing Westward, The Jesus Lizard, Bad Religion, Girls Against Boys, and Bash and Pop, among others. Kevin Smith, as we said right there, he directed it. Okay, next up. Let's see here. The year is 1999. The band is Guns N' Roses. The the track is "Oh My God." It's a song. Don't judge me. It's a what film was this from?
Ah,
Give you a fair hint. This is another Schwarzenegger film.
End of Days.
There you go. I don't. I think my mom's doing something unholy. Oh, well. It's okay. The end of day soundtrack featured Powerman 5000's Nobody's Real, Rob Zombie's Super Beast, and tracks from Korn, Everlast, Airbuds, Limp Bizkit, Creed, The Prodigy, Eminem, your best friend James,
Mm. Uh-uh.
and Sonic Youth. The year is 94. Band, 9 Inch Nails, Airbuds, that's fine. Dawson, that's fine. And the song is Burn. What movie?
I have no idea.
Anyone? Anyone?
Bueller, Bueller,
Bueller,
Bueller.
Dawson, Jorgen, Zeb,
JJ, JJ,
JJ, Bob,
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 Bob.
Angela,
Oh.
James. No, To Kill a Mockingbird. No. Burn is one of the standouts from this 94 action crime flick and centers on a troubled couple who are glorified by mainstream media after embarking on a mass murder spree. Anyone? Anyone?
Natural Born Killers.
There you go. The soundtrack was also another indication of Trent Reznor's growing interest in film. He produced the soundtrack, which included Burn, as well as 2 other 9 Inch Nails songs, alongside music from LP, Dr. Dre, LP, L7, Dr. Dre, The Dog Pound, Cowboy Junkies,
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, Patsy Cline, and others. Beetlejuice. No, but he's a natural born killer. Next up is 1999. Artist Marilyn Manson. The song Rock is Dead, which is not, thank you very much. But what movie?
I think we're going to need a hint.
Oh, this is Keanu Reeves.
The Matrix.
There you go. Let's see. The soundtrack really did a great job musically. Are we going to party like it's 99? My joints would be happy if we did. Little Nicky? No. No, but that's a good guess. Mirroring the dark tales of Neo, Keanu Reeves, a mix of new metal, Rob Zombie, Deftones, Rage Against the Machine, Ministry, Rammstein, and industrial club acts, Rob D, Propellerheads, Meat Beat, Manifesto, populated the soundtrack. Manifesto. I like that, Manifesto. Next up, the year is 95. I'm sorry, James. You don't have to participate on this one if you don't want to. Smoking Pops or Popes, Popes. How do you pronounce that?
Can you type it in the private chat?
No, it's Popes, like pop.
POP?
Popes.
Pops?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Smoking Pops.
I think we're going to need a hint.
Yeah, no, Need You Around. The Chicago band Smoking Pops showed great promise, but their biggest glimpse of bad. Let me take a look. No! This movie has Alicia Silverstone, and it's turning.
Clueless.
Like, totally! I'm just a girl.
You look like that Botticelli chick.
Like, oh my god, it's such a great movie. Who loves Clueless?
I remember it starts with kids in America at the beginning of the movie.
So, Smoky Paws have one of the few singles released from the soundtrack as Need You Around climbed to number 35 for alternative airplay. Like, oh my god, the collection also includes standouts from the Money My Boss Tones, Where'd You Go? Yeah, I'm kidding, people.
Oh, I'm not clueless, Jorgen.
Jill, So Buell, Supermodel, Supergrass All Right, and Cracker. Shake Some Action, amidst covers from Counting Crows, Psychedelic Verses, The Ghost in You, and World Party, Monty Hoople's All the Young Dudes. Next up, 1998, artist Chris Cornell, song Sun Shower. This is classic. I'll give you a hint. One of Chris Cornell's first post-Soundgarden offerings was Sun Shower, that appeared on the soundtrack of his tortured romance film based upon the classic novel. It was dull. Very dull.
Oh, God.
Anyone?
Nope.
Zeb? Anyone? Dawson? Jorgen? Angela?
JJ.
JJ? Everybody's quiet.
Well, Jorgen, now I'm clueless on this one.
The mother. Okay, so the movie is Great Expectations.
Oh, yes, I saw that in the theater with Gwyneth Paltrow.
The soundtrack also includes songs from Tori Amos, Pulp, Scott Weiland, Poe, Duncan Sheik. Really? I've heard his name in years. Duncan Sheik, Verve Pipe, and Iggy Pop. Duncan Sheik. All right, the year is 95. The band is Pantera. The song is Sedimentary Gates. Me either, Angela.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I never. To be fair, I never. It stars Billy Zimmerman. Huh. I'll be darned. Something Heavy finishes this list out. Pantera had the biggest songs feature. Oh, don't put on me right now. Hang on. The Flower's not being nice. You're not being nice. Give me a second. Billy Zimmerman. I'm like, good lord. Like, I've seen that guy since like Titanic. Let's see here. Scrolling down. Give me a second. Give me a hot minute. Last one, guys. Give me a second. Like, where is it? Like, oh my gosh. Here we go. Billy, Zimmer. Yeah, the biggest sports feature on the soundtrack. Okay, got it. So Billy Zane, that's his name. Billy Zane. A mix of new metal and hip hop fills out the collection that includes cuts from Megadeth, Ministry, Machine Head, Melvins, Biohazard, Filter, Rollins Band, Grave Diggaz, Diggaz, Grave Diggaz, and Sepultura. No, this is Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Oh, I saw that in the theater with my friend Deborah. I was thinking the Phantom 2, Jorgen.
So there you go, guys. That was the Loudwire's list. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't know. I know Clueless is going to be... Oh. I can't remember even how old Clueless is going to be. But I know Empire Records is turning 30 this year. And I'm like...
I have to watch Clueless again. I haven't watched that in a while.
My favorite part, I can tell you right now, too. I can tell you my favorite part right now, too, is the fact that Empire Records, the scene where they have the whatchamacallit, the shoplifter. They're singing Time Out.
Yeah.
He's singing Time Out with two staff members. Joe goes in all mad, slams his door. Not bad, Dawson. Not bad at all, sir. Not bad at all.
I think I did pretty good, too.
You all did fabulous. You all participated, and you guys tried your best, and that's what I want. You guys tried your best.
Paul McCartney always says at his concerts after everybody sings "Hey Jude" with him, and you were great, and you were great, and you were great, and you were great.
Yeah, everybody was great. You guys did fantastic. I thank you guys so much for participating at that. I would like you
more. That's all. Round of applause.
Round of applause.
There we go.
And
whoa, it's 5 o'clock already. Jeez.
I know. We're gonna get going here, but
I gotta eat dinner soon.
I'm hungry. I know. The American anthem, that's the 80s. Oh, that's great stuff. But yeah, Dawson, earlier we were talking about well, let's talk about Empire Records when the shoplifter, the manager drums to "You Want Blood, You've Got It." The shoplifter that's going like just like that, just goes crazy. That's me. Oh, that is so me when I hear that song too. That song will have me all over the place. But anyway, yeah, earlier Dawson, the Alice Cooper band are back. They will be releasing what? The Revenge of Alice Cooper in July. We just covered that. And when you have time, Dawson, when you have time, feel free to listen to Alice Cooper's song Black Mamba.
Dawson, you're going to love it. It's awesome.
Oh, it is great. It's very creepy. Everything that the Alice Cooper band are. That's just what the band did. They crafted theatrical, creepy music, and this is just the start of it.
And Dawson, now that I've met you, I have to tell you something. I have Sirius XM, and you know what channel I'm always on? The Beatles channel. Yes, and tonight I'm going to be listening to the Fab Forum at 10 o'clock my time.
Yeah, and but check it out because it's great. And Michael, if you go to Ear Music? Why was I just looking at that? Give me a second.
Is Michael still here?
If he's not, oh well, it's okay. We still love him.
Maybe he went to have some more cookies.
The Revenge for Alice Cooper pre-orders are ongoing right now, so get those pre-orders. It's also available on Amazon.
Get them while they're hot. Oh yeah, Ozzy's Boneyard, Brother James. Yes, that's in there too. Oh, you have Sirius XM. Okay, we're buddies.
I'm all over the place with music, and that's why I listen to Alice's Attic, Alice Cooper's radio, because he covers a lot of everything, and he's funny. And I mean, he's fun. He's funny. He had me laughing last night at a couple things, and he's just really good at what he does. He loves what he does, and I think it's great that despite how busy he has been, he still makes time for the radio show. And I think that's wonderful. And I praise him for coming back on the radio. But yeah, check it out. He's on KLPX.com, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And he's on until about midnight. So, and it's about 1 a.m. my time. Works for me. So, plus I see Busy too, and Diamond Art and all that while listening to him. But yeah. So Dawson, next time you're here, next time you show up here, we'll bring you up on panel. So you can meet James and stuff. You guys can talk about things and stuff. We would love to have you on the
talk Beatles and Elvis and all that, and I'll show you some stuff. Beatles stuff I have.
Oh yeah, he's got you. Dawson, you should show you Beatles stuff. I am not kidding. I mean,
Yellow Submarine, and we have.
I mean, I'm not kidding. He has
on top of John Lennon.
See, there he goes. He's nerding out.
Yes, I'm nerding out. Yes,
if you like to be on the panel, we'll have you. It's just
And then I have this.
On the next one, James. Fantastic, Dawson. We'd love to have you.
Let it be. Let it be. Whoa.
Yeah, see?
Don't break your cup.
Total dork on right there. The total dork right now. Total dork. But yeah, next time he'll love to join us, James.
Yeah, I'll put the out for you and you come up and
James, if you go to Michael's streams or if you go to Royce's, when you go back to Royce's streams, Dawson's there.
Oh wow, cool.
And Dawson's awesome, very knowledgeable guy, and he's just fun to listen to as well. He blends in well with the rest of the panel, very well.
Dawson, you're gonna like my outro that I do on here.
All right, do your outro.
All right. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
Well, guys, thank you for joining. I know I ran late. That's why we're on a little late. But I'm going to let you guys go because I got to walk my dog and get some stuff done.
And I got to eat dinner.
Yeah, you're going to eat dinner. It's only 2:05 here. I got to walk waffles. My little coach. She's my girl. Won't have it any other way. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for participating. I'm going to be doing some more stuff like that with you guys. And Dawson, definitely join in on the next one. I'll have James send you a link when you show up. Yeah, peace of love, Angela. Bye, Bob. Bye, Morgan. Dawson, thanks again. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. And seriously, listen to Black Mamba by Alice Cooper. You won't regret it. I mean, of course it's creepy. That's the whole point. Like, wake up.
Yeah. Bye,
Wake up,
Bob.
people. We love you guys. Blessings to
Yeah.
you all. Be good in this world. All right? Be the person the animals think you are. So, if it means that Waffles views me as a crazy dancing person, so be it. Okay. All right, we're out. We love you guys. Take care. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye. Keep punching
Bye.
up.